everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If it is not your first time here, I pray that this video finds you in one of the most beautiful and best conditions that you've ever been in within your lifetime. But even if it doesn't, that's okay too. Let this moment be your moment of peace, your moment of joy, your moment of escape from your life or someone in your house or your job or anything. Let me be your excuse to just have a moment for yourself, and whatever you want this moment to be, let that be that for you, and let me be here to speak. So I know it's been a while before you get to saying anything, before you get to leaving comments about where you been, girl, because we've been looking for your videos. I know. I, just like anybody else in this world, I have family and I have things that have been happening within my life. And let me tell y'all, January, I know January is supposed to be like start of a new year, yes, positivity, blah, 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 blah. But y'all, January was a little hectic, okay? And if you can relate, give this video a thumbs up right now. Because if you can relate that January was a little rough and it was a little rough start, but I'm not gonna let that get me down for the rest of the year. Like, I'm gonna just say that was the month and I just got it all out the way for the year, okay? I know that's probably not true because stuff happens all the time. But yeah, stuff was happening in January and I needed to focus on that. And this is so important to me. And I just had to make sure that things in my life were okay so that I could sit here right now and create this moment of peace. So this video, I just really want this to be kind of like a checkpoint or like a milestone. I don't know exactly what to call it, but I want this video to be the beginning of me sharing even more. I'm just gonna be honest, y'all. Yes, I moved to Costa Rica. The word is out. The bird is out. Okay, I just released the bird from the cage. You just heard it from my own mouth. I did move to Costa Rica, and I am going to share more about that along with this word for today. And the word for today is shake the world by being honest about where you are. Shake the world by being honest about where you are. Shake the world by being honest about who you are and what space and what place you are in at this moment of your life, in any moment of your life. So let me get into this word. I am a woman, and I started my business when I was 21 years old, okay? I started Shake the World, my brand, my beautiful purpose. I discovered it, found it, and started to execute it in 2021 when I was 21 years old. And before I started my brand, I was kind of telling myself and telling my mama that I didn't know if I wanted to put my name on my brand. I didn't know if I wanted to put my face on my brand. I was thinking that I was just gonna do everything anonymously and have nobody know who was behind my brand. And yeah, because I didn't want to deal with the controversy of like people not supporting my brand either because of me or because I'm a woman, you know what I'm saying? And just like stuff like that. Like stuff like that happens in the world, and yeah, I just didn't want none of those problems. And I wanted people to be able to love my brand because it's my brand and not because it's me behind my brand, or not love it because it's me behind my brand. You understand what I'm saying? So I was debating about not being honest that I was the owner of and the creator of this brand. And this brand is Shake the World, okay? These videos are always sponsored by STW. And if you don't know what STW means, it means Shake the World. Shake the World is my baby. It's my reason to live, and I just came to a point of like, girl, why would you not put your face on this? Because you literally went through a point of your life where you didn't feel like you had anything to live for, and you prayed for something to live for, and God gave you this. So why would you not be proud about it and stand in it 10 toes, 20 toes down? That just didn't, that's the message that came to me. And that's when I decided, okay, you know what, let me stop playing. Let me stop playing with my purpose. Let me stop playing with my life. And let me stop playing with Shake the Bird, baby, because I am the creator of this brand. And the fears and the barricades in my mind stop me. I find it stopping me sometimes, right, from genuinely sharing about where I am in my life and what I have going on. And I get this feeling of like, I don't want to brag, and I don't want people to feel like I'm like bragging about my life, or because there's people in this world who don't have a purpose. There are people in this world, well, not don't have a purpose, let me not say that, but have not found their purpose yet. And some people take things personally. When people start talking about the goodness in their life, then people get to thinking about like, oh, well, I wish that was happening in my life. And sometimes people get confused with your life and your accomplishments and your successes. And yeah, sometimes it creates comparison, and yeah, sometimes that creates problems, and I never want to be the source of somebody's problems, you know. So, and that's probably just my thoughts. That's just like the intrusive thoughts that, baby, we gotta fight. Okay, we have to fight them. But I realized that me sometimes not saying stuff or not being honest about where I am, and I'm not saying to overshare, but you should share what's happening in your life, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's sad, whether it's happy, whether it's funny. Like, you should share, because I realized that me having that fear of not opening up my mouth blocked a lot of my blessings. It blocked a lot of blessings. And I realized that because when I was in spaces where I was comfortable and I was open, and it was like, yeah, we sharing back and forth, I found myself in a different position than what I went into that conversation in. I came out of that conversation with a different soldier in my corner. I came out of that conversation with a different tool. Like, I opened up my mouth about me starting a clothing brand, and this girl was like, oh, I'm getting rid of a clothing rack, and yeah, I can bring it to your house and you don't have to pay me for it. I told somebody that I do art, and they've seen my art, and they bought 3 custom painted hoodies, 4 now. Okay, when I was in a low point in my life, I told my family, and my family got on a group call and they encouraged me. I told my mom that I was having these thoughts of not living my life anymore, and my mom wrote me out a whole calendar to keep me busy during those times where I was sitting with myself with those thoughts. And that's just a few examples of things that have happened in my life, and where I found help in honesty. In your honesty, God has created people to help you. And so the next time that you're in a position and you're debating about sharing about this downtime, this time where you don't even know if you're about to make it, or if you find yourself wanting to share about this new big beautiful thing that you're about to start, and you just want to share it in a safe space with your friends or your family, or if you're in a position where somebody's sharing about something that's going on in their lives and you have something that might be a solution, open your mouth. Open your mouth and talk about what you have. Talk about what you are. Talk about where you are. Talk about who you are. Because for one, you never know who needs your words, okay? That's for one. That's always number one. You never know who needs your words, because your words are a part of your purpose, okay? And your words are part of getting your purpose across. And I talked about this in a previous video, but even just a 5-minute conversation can make a huge difference in somebody's life. And for number two, you don't know if you opening your mouth is going to open doors, okay? Opening your mouth opens doors. And no, I'm not saying that everybody that you come into contact with, that you have to tell them everything about your life. Like, you have to read the room. Like, that's common sense, but common sense is not so common. But sometimes you just have to read the room, okay? And sometimes it's not the space for you to overshare, or you only have to share a little bit because of where you are and what y'all are talking about. But open your mouth. Open your mouth, okay? And it's not up to you to have everybody receive everything that you say all the time. It's your job to do your part and open your mouth and share and actually be honest, and then you let everything else flow behind that, okay? The reactions and the consequences, they're not yours to control. But what you can control is you playing your part and doing your role. Playing your role and doing your part, okay? And you never know what you might find, who you might find, the resources, because the person that you might be talking to, they might have a cousin, sister, brother, uncle, cousin, dad that has created something or has something that can help you out along your journey. And nobody is ever gonna know these things unless you say it and unless you share. Not everything is gonna be rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns when you share every time. And you have to have this sense of knowing that not everybody's gonna support you, okay? Not everybody is gonna be on board, not everybody's gonna get it, not everybody's gonna understand. But you do your part first, and you open your mouth in situations where you are called to open your mouth. And the more that you open your mouth, the higher your chances become of running into something in this world or someone in this world that can propel you forward on this journey, or gift you with something on this journey, or even support you on this journey. Because if they don't know about your business, how are they gonna know what you sell? How are they gonna know how to buy it? And how do they even know how to support you? How they can support you? Like, don't let the badness, not even the badness, don't let the negativity of this world or your negative thoughts stop you from truly like exalting, I don't even know if that's the proper word, but expressing the things that you have going on in your life. Don't let those thoughts stop you, or those people stop you from your chances of running into the people that actually will support you and that are actually placed in your life and placed on your journey and placed on your path as angels sent from your God. Because that's what I believe our angels are, is that when we're in a space where we didn't even plan to come out of this with anything, and we're just talking, and then boom, you come out of it with a new customer, you come out of it with a new item, like, that you need to use, that you needed in order for you to use it for your purpose. I pray that this is making sense. I'm praying that this is getting through, and I pray that when I watch this back that it don't sound like gibberish or nonsense, because I'm feeling this word, and I pray that you're feeling it too. I had to learn this lesson, and this is what is making me want to share about this new journey that I took. And yes, I did move to Costa Rica, and part of the reason of how I got here is because I was honest. I was honest with myself. I was honest with my God in my prayers, and I was honest with the people around me. I'm realizing now that if I was not honest about my love for this place, about my connection that I felt the first time that I came here, if I was not honest with my mom and telling her, I'm gonna move there, I'm gonna move there, I'm gonna get there one day, I'm gonna get there one day, if I was not honest about sharing all of those things, she would have never came with me on my third time coming here. She would have never stayed for a month, and then after that trip tell me, yeah, I see you being there. And that's what led me here, honestly, was that I first received confirmation from God, then I received confirmation from my experiences, and then the third and final straw was that I received confirmation from my mom after she came to experience this with me. And the connection that I feel to God in this place of the world is something that is indescribable. And even from the first time I came, I struggled to really put this feeling into words, and even to this day I still struggle to put this feeling into words. And I ended up in Costa Rica by being honest with myself and being honest with my life about who I am and where I was, and everything led up to this moment right now. It has led me into beautiful, beautiful things, into creating beautiful, beautiful things, and being presented with amazing opportunities. And I don't regret this decision. And I will get more into sharing about this journey of exactly how I ended up here and what I am doing now that I'm here. And I just cannot wait to begin to show you guys what I do every day to continue to push and propel my purpose forward. Sometimes it's not that people don't support you. Sometimes it's just that they don't even know how to support you, because you're not even telling them everything that's going on. So in order for you to receive not just support, but proper support that you genuinely need and that is genuinely effective to you, you have to open your mouth and you have to be honest about where you are and everything that you're feeling. And when the moment calls for it, you answer. Be honest about who you are. Shake the world about being honest about where you are and who you are. And watch everything flow after that. Not everybody is going to support you. I'm going to say this one more time. You will not find that 100% of the time everybody will support you. Sometimes you're going to have to deal with people that think that they can do it better than you, or they got a better idea, or whatever the case may be. And just know that those are not the people that you were meant to affect with your purpose at that time, okay? Because they might come back around another day, but it's not your job to try to convince them or get them to believe what you're saying or get them to support what you're saying. No. Play your part and watch that in more spaces you will find that there are people who are ready and who are there to be your angels. And that is all that God has placed on my heart to share with y'all for today. I pray that y'all understood this message, that this message got through. And I pray that you just allow one moment of this video to resonate within your life, or maybe it don't resonate right now, but in 2 days or 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years, it will resonate, and you can come back to this video and let it just vibrate in space. Okay, just let it just let my voice just come through. Okay, and I thank you for allowing me to have this moment with you right now, and I thank you for tuning in and clicking on my channel and just giving me the chance and the opportunity to take a space in your life right now. And even if it was just a short space, I really appreciate your presence here, and I'm so grateful for your eyes and your ears and your brain right now. If you liked any part of this video, if any part of this video resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up and let me know. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about my journey to Costa Rica that I will be sharing in a future video, or if you have any questions about what I just shared within this video, or if you just have something to say but you don't know who to say it to, put it in the comments, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you would like to hear more of my messages, hear more of my words, see more of my beautiful face. And even if you just want to let me be your excuse once a week to get away from whatever you're trying to escape, let me be that for you. Let me be your excuse. And share this video with anyone that may have come to your mind during this video, or after this video, or before this video. Hit that share button and share the wealth, share the knowledge. And never, ever, 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 ever forget to shake the world. Because if you're not shaking the world, then what you doing?